Lance Legraff up here at East Tennessee Dodge. Right now we have the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. This is a limited package. It is equipped with the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6. It is pushing 287 horsepower. Plenty of power, combined with that 9-speed automatic transmission to get a estimated 28 miles per gallon on the interstate. So it's one of the top in its class of vans for fuel economy. They do also offer this vehicle in a hybrid with a combined 80 mpge. Okay. In this limited package, I want you to know some key features. It does have the front and rear sensors. So with the park assist, everything combined, this vehicle can have sensors to show on the screen how close you are getting in the front or in the backward motion of parking. It does also have the eye up front and the eye behind the windshield, which work together with your lane departure, adaptive cruise control, and brake assist for added safety features that is with this van as well. And that is located right up there. Okay, we're going to move along the side here. Some things I want you to notice as we come around. This has the camera view all the way around the vehicle. So not just right here, also in the front grille and in the back, all those cameras combined for helping with the park assist and added safety for driving. Four-wheel anti-lock disc brakes, all tied in with the ABS for premium stopping. Moving along to the side, there is several chrome appearance all the way down. In the rearview mirror, you do have your blind spot with the cone that lights up when vehicles do come by. This vehicle is also equipped with keyless enter and go, so you keep the keys in your pocket or your purse. That way it's in proximity. You just walk up to the vehicle, grab the handle, and it opens. When you exit the vehicle, you hit the button and walk off. You never have to have the key out of your hands or out of your pocket or your purse. Inside the vehicle, we have premium interior. If you feel the side here, you'll notice that it actually has a little give. That is also with noise cancellation, better quality, no more vibrations. Riding down the interstate, you're not going to hear as much road noise. And inside the vehicle, up in the top part, there's actual noise cancellation microphones that play through your stereo system to make it the quietest in its class. One touchdown feature on your power windows and up. This vehicle is also equipped with the Harriman Kardon premium sound system, so you can have theater sound to go with the Uconnect stereo. We'll get into that in just a moment. Power seats, 8-way with lumbar on both passenger and driver. We'll move along to the side. We're going to go all the way around the vehicle. One touch for the door to pop it open. That will also be on your key fob. You have the feature for the doors along with the back lift. Another really cool feature is the stow and go assist here. It has the one-touch button for the front door seat to slide up by itself. No more having to reach inside up front, move the seat up, and then have to come back here and fold everything in. Stow assist. This does have the floor mats with it as well, and you don't have to remove them anymore. You just lift up, and it will lock in place. This is magnet. It stays together. You don't have to hold it anymore as well. You have a couple levers here. The stow and go. You just pull it, flips everything down, and a nice gentle push into the floor. Simple and easy. This flips back out and locks into place. Another feature I want you to show is over here on the side. You'll notice this vehicle has your built-in power inverter. And you do have heated seats in the rear along with the front and heated steering wheel. Now those features will automatically be turned on if it is under 40 degrees outside with the remote start. Go ahead and move to the back now. So you can see these sensors start wrapping around. That takes readings from the side vehicle. When you're driving through and you have the park assist, it will measure the parking spot. If you don't think that you can get into the parking spot, this vehicle will measure it and it'll tell you to stop and make it where you can get back in. Power lift gate with your backup camera. Now something special about this one compared to some of the other products out there, this has the power rear stow and go. So you can get this vehicle with manual or power. This being a limited, it does have the power stow and go feature. Headrest will flip down. You just hold the button and it will all flip into the floor. So potentially you can almost use this vehicle as a truck. You can haul as much stuff as you need to, all the way up to the front seats. Some features on the side here. You've got some storage areas. Also, you have the inflator kit. Down below, this vehicle is equipped with the vacuum system by Rigid. So potentially you could reach through the whole vehicle. It comes with an extra hose. Up here is an extender when needed. Otherwise, the front will reach most of the way. But this is very easy, okay? Most of these vehicles that have the vacuum system compared to our competition have a bagging system. And that bag can be very expensive to have to replace. This one, on the other hand, has a little lever you flip down and slide out. Its own filtration system, and you simply just dump it. And these will be made readily available at your parts stores within the future. So everything's really easy, not complicated to keep up with in this vehicle as well. And it just all slides back in. One touchdown for the power lift gate, and again, that is on your fob. Now, if you were to get into the way, moving along, your fuel door is on the driver's side. No more gas cap. So you don't have to worry about leaving it at the gas station or having that cap hang down and scratch your paint when you're filling the fuel. And nobody can steal your fuel as well. There is an adapter piece that is inside the storage compartment in the back of the vehicle if you need to fill it with a gas can in case you run out. So there is a way to get it. It's the size of the nozzle. Moving along to the other side, I'm going to show you some really cool features about the interior for the kids to play in the back seat. Okay. One thing I want to point out in the back here is this rear entertainment. When you don't need it, it does flip down out of the way and lock in. Otherwise, you pop it up and it's right there. So those long trips, your children in the back or adults have a really nice peace of mind to take up that time for the long trip. You can actually connect your phone through this if you have an iPhone through a cable through the HDMI. You also have a headphone jack or a USB jack. Now, with the iPhone or some of the other phones, it will actually display your phone through the screen. You do have some features with this as well, games that are pre-downloaded for those trips. It's all touchscreen, it's kind of like a tablet. Are we there yet? That's tied in with your navigation, and it does tell you with the Navi set how far the distance is, and the kids can kind of keep up and play along with the drive. And there are other apps too, like bingo and hanging fruit, license plate games, and flashcards, so they can learn as well. And with this HDMI, it is tied in with the Blu-ray player, so if you want to have movies, they can do that, and they can have separate ones on each screen. Well, there's two, so like you can watch a movie on this one, somebody can play games on this one, or listen to their music through this one, and the parents can actually monitor what they're watching from the front screen through the 8.4 Uconnect touchscreen on the radio. So being able to keep up with what your kids are doing for security or anything like that, it's readily available through the front for the parents. And you will have the stow and go feature on this side as well for the easy access with the seat. Now, another feature that is really cool with this van is the tilt. So if you have a 8-passenger van, or you just want to have it to where the kids can get out real easy from the back third row, there's a little lever here that will actually tilt the seat for easy access into the back of the van. Okay. Another feature I want to point out: your stow and your vac system, stow and vac, is right here, and this will potentially reach the whole van. So So if you have a mess that happens on your trip, you can actually pull this out and just clean it up real quick, and it'll go back into that canister in the back. And it's fully retractable, so no mess, no having to unplug and put back or hide. It's all right there. And it does come with an adapter for smaller areas or if you want more suction. And it all does lock back in place and hide, so it's not something that looks bad or out of place. Now all of our seats do recline. That's another thing that's really cool about our product is the back row reclines by power, and that buttons are on each side along with an HDMI plug for whoever's in the third row, so if they have their phones or tablets or anything that they want to charge, they're readily able to in the back. Okay. Front, middle row both has armrests for comfort, and these second row seats are heated once again. You just hit the button again for it to come back up to the front. I'm going to have you jump in the driver's seat. I'm going to show you some of the features from the other side, okay? Okay, so this radio right here is your Uconnect 8.4-inch touchscreen radio. Some key features on this radio, it's very simple to navigate, really easy to learn. This is your main menu all across the bottom, and believe it or not, you can actually change this menu. It kind of drags like a tablet would. So right now we're on phone. We're going to start over here on radio. And you do get 1 year Sirius satellite radio for free compared to 6 months or a 3-month free trial with the other competitors out there. You can click touchscreen and it's readily there right now. Everything's about now. You can replay, pause live radio, rewind, play, or back to live. Anytime you can have a map up there for your navigation. You can also tag, like if you like You Love Me Anyway, you can tag that or make it your favorite song anytime that's playing, or anytime that artist is playing on a different station. It will automatically pop up and let you know and take you straight there. You exit out of replay and you have browse. Now if you have a favorite sports team, you can save that and it'll let you know upon score updates or game start, so you can readily go to the game for your favorite teams. All your favorites, presets, they're all right there as well. If you want to go straight to the station and you know the number, you can tap it in and hit go and take you right to the station. Of course, you have AM and you have FM as well. On the back side of the steering wheel, you have quick reference to that. The center button does your AM, FM, satellite, the up and down back here. So when your hands are on the wheel, you're not taking off, messing with the radio as a driver. You can do it all from right here. Your volume's up and down on this side, channels are up and down on this side, and your presets is the center button. So all your favorite stations, you just hit that button and it'll go right across the top, okay? And you do have HD radio, high quality radio in this as well. Now I'm going to move along. The media, that would be your Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB, and your media hub is right down here. Now obviously your Bluetooth is all tied in through your phone, so if you have Pandora, your favorite stations, that's all linked through the radio as well. You can have your Pandora show up there through our Uconnect system on this as well. You do get a free trial with Uconnect on this van when you purchase new. Controls, so heated seats, chilled seats. There again, in the summertime, if it's hot, if it's above a certain degree, the chilled seats will automatically come on as well. You do have a headrest fold, and that works with the back seats. You simply press that and the headrest fold down. If there's nobody back there and you want to have a little more sight available, it's there. Now you can turn on the surround view camera, that way you can view everything around you as well. And that is also a way to get into settings and different things to mess with all the lights, how long you want them on, just you name it. You can set this vehicle up to how you'd like it to be preset. Apps. This is everything on this vehicle. If you want to have the driver vent seat, you just click it and drag it, and you can replace it right there. So you can press it and it'll show on. Anything that's up here you can bring down here and it'll replace it. You also have your register, slacker, Pandora, again your settings. This vehicle is equipped with Travel Link because it does have navigation. So if you're taking that long trip, you want to see what the weather's going to be like in the area that you're traveling, you can change location and see and preset, like get a setup of an idea of what the weather's going to be like before you get there, so you can pack accordingly. Also, fuel prices. When you're driving down the road, you want to know where the lowest price of fuel is. You can click on it. It'll navigate you right there, quick, fast, and easy. Of course, sports, and there's much more. We'll go over this in full detail with all the extra added features at the time of the sale. And then you have climate. Now, one thing I want you to notice here with the climate on, which we're gonna start the vehicle with the climate on. This is your main screen. Everything that's right here is also right here, okay? So you don't necessarily have to take your hand off the wheel to turn the speed down on the fan. But what you can do is you also have the mode here where you can select up top. So your current temperatures inside and out are inside with 60 degree, it's his and her, so they can be adjusted across the board, and it's auto. So it's like a house thermostat. If you want to set it at 60 for your side or 70 for the other, it'll kick on and off as needed to accommodate it. Okay. We're going to kick the radio back on. While that's loading up, some other features I want to show you here. This is your park assist. This vehicle will park itself with all the sensors that are on the vehicle and all the cameras, and this will show up here, the whole camera system. You have your park assist with the sensors dinging as you get closer. This is lane departure. You can actually turn that on or off. If you were to drift off over the line, the vehicle will correct itself and pull itself back into the lines. Your traction control, if you want to turn the screen off, you click that. You can touch the screen or hit the button again for it to come right back on. Now with the phone on the main menu. We're not going to pair a phone at this time, but I want you to notice here you have phone book, recent calls, reply with text messaging. This will actually show text messages and read them off through the radio. You can transfer back to phone if you have a private conversation with other people in the call or in the car. You can join calls, have a three-way calling if you had to do like a conference call in here. It's all tied in, and you can have your favorites people to call, the people you call most, up across the top. Now this is tied in directly right here. The green button is the answer. The red button's to hang up. Voice recognition, that could be for if you want to change the channel, you can just say the channel and it will automatically change the radio station. Now, tied in with that, it does download your phone book, so you can say call John and it will call John. Or you can hang up by pressing the button here, or call 931-250 yada yada, and it will automatically call that person as well. Okay, this is your cruise control. Now there's two separate cruises on this vehicle. This is your normal cruise and this is your adaptive cruise control. You will have to turn this on to be able to use the adaptive cruise control. Now you can set the distance, 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, and it will hold that distance with the radar. That's that little eye in the front of the vehicle, sending out a signal back and forth, and with the camera up here, that can tell if it's a car or what the vehicle or what the type of machine it is that's in front of you. Now it will hold the distance. It will also slow the vehicle down. If you're driving under 35 miles an hour and you're holding that 2 to 3 car lengths behind, it can even stop the vehicle. But remember, you are totally in control of this vehicle at all times. Now, I'm going to move down to here. We do have storage areas right here. Real easy. It does lock, or it flips down and it's open. So you have cup holders, more storage down here in the center. And then way down here, you have a USB charger and a regular outlet charger. There is storage right here as well. Change holder. This is your Blu-ray player right here. Maybe a place to put some extra storage, your cell phones. So out of sight, out of mind. Big deep dish glove box. Plenty of storage in there as well. This is premium interior all the way across. Now you do have Uconnect 911 and Assist. If you were to get into an accident, it will automatically connect you with local 911 in the area that you're driving. Now something special about that compared to our competitors is you're not contacted with a third party. When that rings, it's 911. You were contacted with the local 911 in the area that you are driving. Okay, up top here, this is your full panoramic sunroof. And the screen is all power. It's all the way up at the front. So you can watch it slide back, and you press it again to have it go all the way back. Now while you're right there, you have your rear air control.